Screw it, I'm going on data. I'm going on going on data because things just not working. Alright. Okay, great. It's not, still not working. Still not working. Why is it not working? Okay, let's see. It's just gonna not work. Okay, let's see. Okay, there it is. I'll just use that. Let's see if I could. Here it is. So give me a second, guys, because I can't see his chat yet. I'm just trying to. Okay, now Discord, my phone is acting up. Thanks. Alright. Gosh darn it. Alright, okay. Not sure how many people join in, but hey. Okay, now let's see what the chat's up to. For some reason, it's struggling for me, so I gotta be patient, guys, because for some reason it's struggling. Oh, Silver Fox here. Okay. Hey, so is that? Yo, what's up? Just testing more, because I got more to add. Or not more to add, but like I already added more. Quite a few more since the last stream. I think it's been like a week and a half. Go on opponent manager, see what's up, see what's here. I think I just added a few more last night because I had to finish up some schemes. Now, I knew for sure I wouldn't be able to, start recording at like December 2nd, which I think is, which is today. But I know at some point, probably next week, I'm going to start recording it. I have to finalize a few things. Get some renders in for some cars. Team guys are trickling in. Hey, NASCAR fan 185. For some reason that was hard for me to say. I don't know why. Like I almost butchered that. So quite a few to look at. I think I haven't really shown all the renders on Discord. Here's what it is. Eating a burrito whilst doing a stream, so here we go again. Still salty about not making a cut. Well, there is. I mean, I have a tier 2, so I've revealed nothing on that, so, but for good reason. I just want that to be small and simple. And even then, depending on what, and even if you just wanted to see him, if you want to see him in tier 1, if enough guys get hurt or whatever, you might be in for he might be in for substitute for something. It depends. Sometimes I choose who he subs. Sometimes, whoever just chooses whatever happens to our guy. And Jonathan Denmark retiring the way he did is sad. Because the YouTuber, what was it? Who was the YouTuber? What was the name? Corgi Estrella. decided to retire him after Bristol, which wasn't even that bad of a crash. Spectrum Cup Series schedule is out. Oh boy. Oh man, I forgot to check that out. I forgot. Man, I gotta remember. Oh, Gigi Marlin. I actually think Gigi was here before. I think Gigi was. Yeah, I think she was here last stream. I'm struggling to eat because something's on my tongue. Gosh darn it. Okay. Wait. No, I'm looking for this. Project 1. Pretty much the same except. Oh, hey, Taylor. Project 1 is pretty much the same except gray. Not really a difference there. Grave Prowler. I clicked the wrong thing again. I meant this. Grave Prowler in a 3 car. The contingencies he added, I think he used a certain base because the contingencies he added just does. Oh my gosh, it's weird. Doesn't really fit. Oh. What time zone are you? Your stream is late for my time zone. Oh, I'm in the east. Out east, so it's like Eastern time for me. I meant to start the stream sooner, but got caught up in something. It wasn't SARS related, it was something else. Yeah, Eastern time, because Montreal. Brad Bits 4 car. I'm actually starting to like this car the more I look at it. I don't know what it is. I guess I just needed a moment to warm up. 944. Okay, same. Yeah, I already kind of knew 940 was kind of late to start doing this, but I felt the need to get this out of the way. And I'm gonna do one more. I might do one more test stream before the season starts anyway. So, because that lineup video I do, oh my gosh, I still trying to figure out what to do. The lineup video I did for season 1 took a long time to put together. For like 8 minutes long, and it's like, I'm not sure if I could get through it. Unless I just prioritize talking about the new guys in that video, and then the old guys I just kind of leave for like, to have to talk about during the races. 2 Daytona races, 1 day, 1 night. 4 road courses, Kentucky, Chicago, and back in the series. 2 Charlotte races. Why Kentucky? Yeah, I'm not gonna. You know what? Yeah, I don't know. What's new? What did I add since the last stream? I think Barkley was already here. So is Lore. Zach Miller. Johnny David Jones? I don't remember if he was here last time. Matt Penske. Mylon Harris is new. From the last stream. 55? Well, okay, hang on a second. There he is. Oopsie. Okay, that's my bad. I forgot to put Junior. So I'm already having to edit something. Oh, great. We don't have Cole Custer, Tyler Ankrum, so we don't need Kentucky. Ankrum and Kentucky. I don't get the relation there. Kentucky needs activity, man. That place has been abandoned for a while now. I forgot they just straight up abandoned it. Which actually, now I think about it. Then again, I don't know what would have saved Kentucky. Like, it's not even a hotspot for Uncharted. Like, this is what happens when I watch NZCO, or however you say it. When I watch these videos on, like, all the Uncharted entries, what they do. And how, like, none of these guys want to go to Kentucky. At least none of the Uncharted teams. Because I guess it's just a nothing track. Yeah, 55. Oh, yeah, Taylor did make that 55. Okay, yeah. Oh, I see it, yeah. And that's actually a really solid scheme. What's in the deck lid? I'll have to look at a template layer. My dumb butt didn't notice it. I think Kentucky had the lowest payout of any track. Well, that sucks. That explains it. I figured as much. But that's, oh boy. That's rough. Caden? Yeah, that's Caden. There's Kana. Kana Lemon's scheme is pretty much the same overall, except like Monster Energy logo is bigger on the hood, and the rock bands on the back. Not much change there. John Cena's the same. I have nothing to say. Xander Jeffrey pretty much switched up the scheme quite a bit. Should I replace Kentucky for Mid-Ohio or America? So no. Honestly, the way I see it, I'd say just keep Kentucky. That's just me. Like at this point, I feel like just run with it. Because trust me, you don't want to spend too much time trying to like put the schedule together. Like if you could maybe like think of like 2 or 3 different iterations of the schedule for your first season, and then tweak things up from there. Trust me, things will take forever if you're just constantly switching things up. Assuming that's like your first season that you're doing it. Sonoma is garbage. Well, in game, I guess. Sonoma, I feel like in Roblox is fun. Oh, there's Taylor Black. Okay, this is 2 new guys. These are I painted these ones. So this is weird. Ricky Craven McBig Mac. No, Ricky Craven Big Mac. Why did I say McBig Mac? I'm dumb. There, Ricky Craven Big Mac and Taylor Black. Both part of the Tank Engine crew. So Javon American is out. These 2 are in. And poor Javon American. And you notice how there's something weird about this? The fact that Taylor Black is sponsored by McDonald's, but Craven Big Mac over here is sponsored by Has-Been Hotel. That feels like it should be the other way around. Is that just me? I feel like this should be the other way around. I don't know. Here we go. Kirby Star. Need to see Star Scheme. Oh, there you go. Right on cue. Wow. Right as your comment popped up. Yeah, not much to say about this one. Yeah, Kirby Star. Using a Jack Daniels 07. Oh boy, that's rough on the contingency on the right. Actually better than what I saw. Oh yeah, because you're in the Discord. Okay, so you saw the template. Yeah, you know. Yes, thing is, Sunky, you'll notice that with some of the schemes, or like some of the templates. Some schemes look terrible when you look at a template, but better like when you see the render. Like Car Horsevar, for example, I painted this one. I hate when I finished painting it, and then when I started to then when I was looking to I think when I started to really look at the template more, I started to hate the scheme a lot more, and then I saw the render and it looks glorious. Like this scheme, the Horsevar scheme looks better when it's actually for me, a lot of my paint schemes look atrocious on the temp. Well, same for me, because remember, I sketch these things on an app on my phone. So I just fill in so I just sketch over pretty much everything. And then using the PSD templates, I sort of plop that in. I plop the scheme in so it still fits on. If that makes any sense. And I'll show you guys I'll probably show that as a video at some point. Trial should be a replacement driver for any team that might have someone injured. That was one idea, but the thing is, I think I actually have the notes on it right here. So, I know Trower, I haven't, because NASCAR 185 has the Plus 66 car, which I haven't painted yet. The Plus 66 car, for basically an entry for whoever just was kicked out at the end of Season 1, which isn't many, surprisingly enough. And I have Trower listed to run for Daytona, which is going to be a tough task when there's 54 entries. But Trower's in for it. And given and I'm still debating whether or not he applies for the top 25 rule, because the guys in the top 25 at the end of last season are basically locked into the 500. while everyone else has to fight for it. Javon makes 7 races. I don't know. There's quite a few guys going. Who got a penalty in season 1? Just asking. No one really got a penalty. No one got a penalty, essentially. People either got hurt or arrested. Or that was an idea I had for Sasha Bright, that she'd be arrested after Ricky. I didn't go through with it. I think because I forgot. I think I forgot to go through with it. But my idea was that after the chaos, after what she did at to Sasuke Himigari at Ricky, Sasha Bright was going to be arrested at the end of the finale. But then I'm like, I feel like the comedy of that would have taken the shine off of David Jones' championship. So I just bowed out of it. Oh, Williamson. Honestly, the overall design of Williamson is pretty much the same, but the blue is shifted. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much a similar scheme, but I shifted it. People died in season 1. That's only one oh yeah, one person died. Pretty much just the one person, and it wasn't even on screen. It was some, like, other stuff. The guy who had Trower basically dumped him and replaced him for Star. Yeah, that's the most tragic part. Especially when Trower made the top 25 in points. He was locked in for this season. He was, like, good for the season. Wait, what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised Dale Sr. never won at Kentucky. Dale Sr.? Oh, Kentucky wasn't on the Cup schedule when he was active in NASCAR. Yeah, very much. Did Kentucky even exist when Dale was alive? I don't know. Will Young got shot. Who started that one? I'm trying to remember who started that one. That was funny. All the guys attested. 2001 was its first. Oh, Kentucky was the first. So Dale just missed out on Kentucky. Oh, jeez. Wait, are we talking Kentucky? I'm kind of lost now. Built in 2000. Wow. All right. Let's see. Who else did I add? Oh, wait, who else did I add in since the last stream? Raheem Scott was already here. I improved Stephen Wara's scheme. I just made not much change except I finally filled out the trunk with orange and the number is white. That way, it doesn't clash as bad. It actually looks better now. What a difference the color of the number makes. Logan Crisp, I made adjustments to the scheme because I didn't like the yellow I put back there. I still have some yellow there. But I threw red onto it. Still feels off, but I don't know. I feel like Dr. Pepper just needed white space. Terrelay. Jim is, did I already show this? I think I did. Here's, Gavin Clemens. I think he was here last time. If, Colt is still there. Yeah, I think Gavin's still, Gavin. I think the schemes I made for the season are actually really good. Oh, yeah, I think they're really solid. What bugs me? Okay, one thing that bugs me about the 7 is where the black goes. That felt like a strange... Felt strange. I don't know. Not the... Actually, yeah, still a solid scheme. Norman beating forward. And that is DEI font. And Logan Crisp is here. Here's your car. The 81. As for the other two, they haven't been made yet. I forgot who said would make it. Those are pretty much the last 2, or technically last 3, because there's those 2 for Logan Crisp. And then there's one for Cropley that still has to be done. The Lyle Austin one, which I'm working on Lyle Austin. Kind of mess up the front, but it's annoying to... Like up front on the sides. Oh. Well, it is what it is. Still a solid scheme nonetheless. That 99. The 99? What do you mean? Oh, this. I forgot Taylor doesn't like this one. I remember that from last stream. Wait, who else was added? I think I skipped a few. Okay, Mylan Harris looks... This is a massive step up from the Season 1 scheme. This reminds me of when a bunch of independent Monster Jam... This is a weird comparison, but a bunch of independent Monster Jam teams, or Monster Truck teams, sorry. A bunch of independent Monster Truck teams competing in Monster Jam, and when Hot Wheels started making toys for their trucks, Hot Wheels would actually make better schemes for competition. It's a weird comparison. So look up Monster Jam Bounty Hunter 2001 compared to 2004, or compare Destroyer to 2000. And compare it to 2005 or something. Hot Wheels improved a bunch of paint schemes for independent Monster Truck teams. That's what it feels like when Hot Wheels improved on a bunch of schemes for a bunch of teams over time. That's what, how the back kind of looks like Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh Lord, I don't like the sound of that, but that's because I can't drink diet soda. It gives me headaches. I don't know if it's probably what's in it. I guess my brain just needs real sugar. I can't do diet. Disney, okay, I think, was it Taylor telling me about this? I forgot. But Carter Cash finally did it. I basically tried to copy Lightning McQueen's Dynaco scheme as much as possible. Clement's scheme looks great. Yeah, thank you. I wasn't sure what to do with it. I feel like a scheme with that kind of theme needs to be kind of, fairly simplistic, I feel like a scheme like this, because I feel like a scheme with this kind of theme really shouldn't be that flashy. That's probably just me. It's actually the best diet soda. Nothing else compares in that regard. Well, I'll take a word for it. For me, I just can't. It's not really a matter of disliking it. It's just what it does to me. Within a 5-minute span. They try to... What? Try the sessions. Huh. It should have said get... Oh. I mean, I wouldn't go there, but... Did I miss a few? Didn't make my scheme because I am not NR73 scheme maker. Just Roblox paint maker. Oh, it is what it is. A lot of my NRs, a lot of my Roblox, a lot of schemes I have for Roblox are just NR schemes because, well, basically, someone got a bunch of NR models into Roblox, which I heard wasn't allowed, but hey, show me my car. Oh Lord, okay, here we go. Well, this is the car. This one's painted by good old Taylor, or TL75732, if you see him in the chat there. That's what it looks like. Taylor was the only one with guts to paint this thing. So I don't think it's being that this is the final version. I just started making oh, nice. Nice. And also, Sunky, the thing is, it took me a while. I still struggle with certain schemes. That's why there are certain, mods I just never paint for, depending on how the template looks. Just throws me off. What else is new? Oh, Butter Lord scheme. Yasip Ballin, now part of the Eastern Bloc. Yeah, more communism, Chinese communism stuff. Cropley's scheme is the same. Oh, yeah, I already showed that. Kevin Jones, was he here before? I don't remember. I actually don't remember if he was here before. Oh, John Wren I added. Okay, this one's for Taylor because I added John Wren. So, there you go. There's a John Wren car. basically the same as this last one. To play Forza right now. Yeah, like basically just John Rin's season 1 scheme, but you know, the blacks replaced with white and threw Forza on there. Wait, what the heck was my car's sponsor side? What? What the heck was my car's sponsor again? I think it was Gunbroker. It was Coca-Cola and Gunbroker. Which I might have to rethink how I do that. Because I almost ripped off a Jason White Gunbroker scheme, which was probably a bad idea. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But yours is coming. I'm down to 5 cars to paint, pretty much. I think everyone else did their part. So okay, looking at everything else here, I think nothing else new to show. I pretty much went through all the new ones. Alright, let's test this out. Now, we're not going to be able to see all of them because 48. I don't think any track has 38. My controller battery should be fine. I'm not sure if I want to race this one. I think I'll just watch him go. The 07? What do you mean 07? I think I painted 13 car. 13. Oh, 13 cars. Oh, that's possible. Yeah, it is. You painted a lot more cars this time around. Yeah, 07. Why is it struggling to load? What the heck? Here it is. Yeah, I like the 07. Really solid. I got Dirt to Daytona PS2 on my phone, by the way. Oh, yeah, no, it's okay, Taylor. I know you meant cars. Yeah, I picked it up pretty quickly. Alright, so let's see what cars show up in this one. See what happens. I think I was testing Rockingham here. I think 2 days ago. I don't think it was with these cars. Actually, it was. Also, I recommend running a race on the Charlotte Roval and see how it goes. You know what? Yeah. That's fair. Okay, yeah. I'll start with that. Let's start a road course. And then later, I'll show you Motorsports Park, and I'll show you how broken it is. I was yet to fix it. I messed with the INI files, because I think for Motorsports Park, I upped the grip, but I think it messed with how they approach pit road, because they either missed pit road, or just smacked the wall. Which I think screwed over Strahan in Cascar. The Cascar series it did. Wait. That's if I have the Roval. I don't know if I do. Oh, I don't. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, if you have an idea for another road course, I'll try it. An IndyCar series with F1 schemes would be cool. I feel like someone put down a Stunod site recently. I could be wrong, but I think someone did that. Or either that or they did it the other way around with F1 but IndyCar schemes on it. I don't know, one or the other. Coda? Do I have Coda? I am limited on the road courses I have on here, actually, now I think about it. And the ones on here are these bigger ones that I'm never gonna touch for this series. I don't have wait. Unless it's listed unless it's called something else. Yes, they did. Okay. I was right. Capital C. What? No, sorry, that's a short track in Ontario? Why do I have this? I don't feel a need for this. I never even heard of this track. Chicago Street. Okay, let me see the road courses here. I need to make sure. I have Chicagoland. Okay. Not counting some of these. Let's see. Did I add any road courses on here? Gosh darn it. Okay, there's this, which is broken because of me. Oh my gosh, I have not added any. That's a reminder. That's a reminder for part 2. That's a reminder for not part 2, part 3 of my testing. That should be a reminder for me for me to just slap a bunch of road courses on here and see how they do. There's only one road course for a season anyway, but it'd be interesting to see how these guys do, you know. Airbase. Watkins Glen wasn't fixed. Well, unless, no, wait, I think I might have fixed something. I'll test it later. Let's try Airbase, because why not? By the way, I want to mention, I feel like mentioning this right now. I actually made a track for stop motion. I made an Airbase track for stop motion. I am not kidding. I have no use for it right now, because I just felt like making Airbase, and I finally got to do it like 2 months ago, and I don't know I don't know what to do with it. I don't even know what series to use it for my stop motion. For the Canada series, it makes no sense, because Airbase is all the way in South Carolina. I don't know. I'll think of something. I have to think of something. The fact that they got an aerial shot this good in the 50s is just amazing. Who did that? 20 laps. It's gonna be fast 20. As much as possible. So maximum is 42. I have to double check that all these the tracks on the schedule could actually fit 42 cars. I think Rockingham can. I know Daytona can. Airbase can, surprisingly enough. I used to watch videos about that track all the time. Oh, Airbase? Yeah. And I think there's just a crazy story around it. I think the cool thing is just the mystery behind it. Like, because Airbase isn't anything special. It's just the fact that there was a track in Greenville, basically like NASCAR Central, and like no one remembers it. Mainly because it only ran like one NASCAR track. Okay, so I think it messed with the settings here, so these guys are gonna be kind of reckless. Somewhat. Pitting's gonna be insane. Hopefully they don't have to pit. But let's see how it looks. Okay, Project 1's up front. What's the lineup here? Yeah, Airbase Airbase only got one NASCAR schedule NASCAR race ever. And I think it was a modified race. So it wasn't even a Cup Series. Here we go, all prepared for popcorn. Oh yeah. Okay, Johnson's scheme actually looks good again. I guess it just depends on the track or the lighting. Like, Johnson's scheme is weird. Seriously, under certain tracks or certain lighting, it looks stupid. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, okay, actually, let me back it up. Who is here? Because there's 48 cars on the roster, so we're not going to get to see all of them here. Qualifying. I'll probably figure out who's missing as this race progresses. So, I can't believe I'm going to have to pull an Akina series. If anyone who hasn't watched Akina, it was like an offline league mixed with real guys, fantasy guys, and like I had a top 35 in one place. And first, dang, yeah. And I think the Project 1 stats are the same as last season, which I didn't put Project 1 as this overpowered car either. I think it's kind of just middle of the row, but I don't know. Okay, here we go. Missed my 17 Ritz car. It might make a comeback. Like, Akina might make a comeback depending on what's going on. Just remember, like, as I switched to computers during like spring, I feel like I had to refresh on a lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. I had to shift things around. Like, there was a lot in the spring, like, for life reasons I just couldn't do. And when I got back into the swing of things, I felt like I needed to start fresh. Which is why, it is kind of how the SARS tour began. How many can race each race? Well, to maximize the amount of cars per race, I'm going to have to, pretty much every track on the schedule could fit 42 cars. But with there being 54 entries, and I think about 45 of them are full time, meaning that there's going to be like quite the list of DNQs for each and every single race. Which might be more than Akuna. I could be wrong. Because Akuna series starting out, which she's like next gen formats, but starting out with the Akuna series, when that season started, like, there were barely any DNQs, but it started to increase as more people kept adding drivers over time. Can't hear sound? What do you mean? Let me see. I keep following Johnster. What the what? Sound should be good. I don't know what happened. There's a Project 1's in the lead. There's Grave Prower. Our darn phone. Okay, here it is. Let me test this. Sound of the cars? Let me see. Oh, it's just low. Okay, it's just low. I have to put my earphone. Connect my earphones to the yellow. Whoa, what? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, good thing you spotted that. I wasn't paying attention. What the? Who caused it? I'm gonna have to go follow the pace car. Uh-oh. It's Taylor. Dude. Hey, hopefully the bad luck with Taylor is just like, it's just in test races. For his sake, like, hopefully it's out of... Then again, Taylor is, like, part-time this season. I'm not sure how many opportunities he has. Uh-oh. I forgot to write down what races Taylor would run for, because I forgot he was part-time. Nah, but... Actually, no. I put him in... No, never mind. I actually remembered. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. I didn't pay attention. They're, like, 3-4 wide. What went wrong here? Oh, no. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. What? It was... Oh, my... wait a minute. GG more... Huh? Oh, they're 4 wide. No, actually, that was David Jones. David Jones went down. David Jones there. Look at this hand. Let me move my mouse. Jones went down and pushed GG into his boss. I wouldn't say you're dead, Taylor. Gigi's the one that's dead. Look at this. You hit passenger side. You're fine. Concussion at most. What is with the Jones brothers are trying to kill me? Hey, you know what? At least this is... Hopefully this was it. Maybe, like, just think of it as this, even though these test races aren't canon. Let's just say, like, you know, like, they're just getting it out of the system here. Gigi's dead, man. Oh, my gosh. Gigi can't catch a break. Actually, no. Gigi doesn't even have that bad of luck, so I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, my gosh. That's a hard hit. Preseason Thunder race? Oh, yeah, the shootout race. I gotta think. Everyone in the top 20... I gotta check if everyone in the top 25 has a scheme already. I think so. And if that's the case, the shootout race should be some point... Well, next week. I'm not sure. Actually, we're only Tuesday. Maybe this week, probably Saturday. No promises, though. I can't speak. No promises, though. Glass isn't canon again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that was the only crash, too. Okay, are they back racing? Oh, wow, just in time. They're back racing. That was perfect timing. David Jones is lapped down. Meta Knight punches you. I don't even know what that means. I think it's a Kirby thing I just don't know about. Oh, thank goodness got the Oros here. Oh, let me expand the camera. And everything about Airbase wasn't a bad idea. Man, I debated Airbase and I backed out of it. Oh boy. Well, you know what? Next time. I feel like I need to stick with what I have here. If I can't think of a road course to do, this might be the resort. Maybe. BRB, alright. Do I get in shootout with my win even though I finished 26? Oh, yeah. True, yeah. Top 25 and all the winners get to be in shootout. Trust me. Trust me on that. I forgot to put that in. Yeah, the winners get quite the luxury in this series. I try to make sure of it. That might lead to some stupid stuff, though, depending on who wins just off pure luck. Like, think about if Will Young won a race. Which I don't think he ever got close to it. I just made a spreadsheet, by the way, doing all the stats for every driver of the SARS Tour in Season 1. Will Young, I have to recheck this. Will Young didn't get any top 10s whatsoever. Or he might have snuck in one. I forgot. Let me see what the other drivers are doing. I'm dumb. I should have showed the other guys. There's Nealon. There's Sasha. Oh my gosh, Nealon tried. I prank Mennonites, Pepsi, and video. Huh. Not sure what that means. What was my stats? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me switch up. Which. Okay, I'm gonna need a moment to go check it out. I'm gonna have to, like... Okay, I'm gonna miss the chat for, like, a minute just to see Colt's stats. Hang on. How can I join? I've been trying to find an online series I could do. I could be a new rookie driver. This is a offline thing. This is offline. But the schemes, like, it's not just me making all the schemes. It's, like, whoever knows how to make schemes could just make a scheme. It was mainly done through Discord. Because trust me, I don't think I have the internet to do online for NR. Oh my gosh, I'm looking through it. Oh my gosh. What the heck? And the race is over at this point. 4 to go, race is over. Oh, I pressed A. Whoops. Huh? Who crashed? Oh, that's who crashed. Oh, poor Colt. I was just talking about him. Okay, I'll put your stats up in a minute. I gotta see. Someone flipped. Wait. Someone flipped. There was a Monster Energy. Is that Jimmy or Mike? Is that Michael Taylor or Jimmy? Or Jimmy Jim? There's a few. Oh no, it was Michael Taylor. What happened? 4 wide. Bounced up. Oh! He flattened. He gets hit by his own guy. Someone ate the pole. Someone ate the pole badly. John Reynolds hit. Who hit the pole? I need to slow this down. Okay. I need to slow this down. Who hit the pole? Michael Taylor goes over. There's like 10 Taylors. Was it Crisp? No, was it Kana Lemon? Kana Lemon. Oh, hit the pole. Left rear first. That's going to hurt. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Oof. Okay, let's look up ahead. There was a lot going on there. I got to back it up. Oh man, that's rough. This might have to be a compilation on just crazy, like, test stuff. Or if you want to call this nightmare crashes, if we're just go tow car here. That's a lot of cars involved. Let's see a helicopter view. I need a helicopter view of this. Who has a good look? Nope. Who has a good scope? I'd say 57? Let's try 57. Nope, wrong one. 57. Helicopter. Okay, now let's back it up. Okay, so you missed quite a bit of the initial wreck. Me and my teammate got involved. I got a 98. Like, I thought the 98 got away. Look at that. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, it was slow speeds, but I still feel like that hurt to hit a pole like that. Oh, and the race is over. Essentially. Wait, one more view. Let's get from the 26. I don't know where the 26 was throughout all of this. Wait, my teammate wrecked me. Are you sure? With everything going on, I wouldn't put it as malicious. Like, everyone basically scattered. Like, let's see this. Oh, shoot. Okay. What track test on that? Oh, jeez. Seeing it from the 98's view is wild. Alright. Okay. Now let's... Oh. Let me switch over... What lap is this? 17. Let's go to... Caution's out. Is it? Okay, it is. It took forever for it to actually... Skip it. I almost clicked to the live button, but it probably finished by now. So Project 1 led every lap. Project 1's your winner. Dangerous Kirby bubblegum don't eat. What? Is Kirby even in this race? I don't even know. Okay, so Project 1 won. That's pretty anticlimactic. For DNF. That's how many DNFs there were. Let me save the footage. Let me see. What did I label it? I don't know. None of it necessarily matters. I just feel a need to keep this airbase test 1. There might be a second test. I don't know. Probably not now. But yeah, he won. Now be aware, game might crash. This is why I can't do game capture. Okay, it worked. Because doing game capture for NR, like, if you exit the game in stream, you can't get back. It won't show it again when you get back on. It's really annoying. And so that's why it's on, like, it's just, I just had to have, like, basically screen cap the whole thing. Nazareth next. Okay, sure, why not? Nazareth, be warned, Nazareth's gonna be crazy, but that's something for another time. That's something for another time. Uh-oh. Okay, no. 23 laps is decent. I think. What's the time? You know what? Nah, screw it. The other tricky triangle. I forgot this is a triangle, but that's because I just don't know much about Nazareth. Kind of because NASCAR just stopped going here by the time I actually started watching NASCAR. And I was never intrigued enough to, like, look back at footage and whatever. Ricky Craven Big Mac is on the pole. Let's go. It's Ricky Craven Big Mac. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is great. I'm loving this already. That was an unintentional McDonald's pun. Stats from last year. Oh, I forgot to say it. Sorry, because I was busy looking at chat. Okay, so I'm going to have to... Okay, give me a second. So, Craven Big Mac in the Has-Been Hotel car. Oh, man, that's one of my favorites. I don't know why I find that so funny. Feels lazy, but kind of works. Though, well, not entirely, because for some reason, Craven Big Mac's teammate sponsors McDonald's, not him. Okay, you gotta find stats. Williamson, where was he? 27 points. Okay, so Williamson got 1 win, 2 top 5s, 2 top 10s. So basically, both of Williamson's top 10s were top 5 finishes. One of them being a win. Here's a sad stat, though. Williamson has more DNFs than anyone else with 6. Which is, that's kind of rough, but, I mean, still accomplished more than Jevon American and Will Young, so at least there's that. But looking at the full-time guys from the end of last season, Williamson wound up the 3rd worst amongst the guys who ran every race. But hey, maybe season 2's a resurgence. Who knows? Oh, shoot here. No clue where any of my cars are. Oh, I have to look. Oh, sorry. I meant to, like, sort of press through as I'm looking through Williamson's stats. There's time to be, oh, Sunky said that? Let's see. I think I have to just, oh, there's one of them. There's Matt Pinsky. I don't know where he's starting. It doesn't say. Okay. And bear in mind, there's 48 cars in the roster here, so you're not bound to see all your cars here. But we're just doing test races, so it doesn't matter. So maybe like Lord the Fayette's not here. I don't know. There's Marcus. Marcus and Penske are here. 7. Oh, well, there you go. The 7's here too. Lucky you. Okay, let's get to the action. I almost clicked the wrong thing. Jeez. Alright, here we go. Let me switch to... Okay. Let's start from this view and see what happens. 23 laps. That's fairly lengthy, I think, because of this, again, what I did to the track. Now, I say I did something to the track. It's nothing crazy. Too crazy. What the heck? Here we go. I might have spoken... Actually, no, they're alright. I thought I spoke too soon, but I actually didn't. Oh, never mind. I spoke... Oh, geez, the leaders. Oh, big pileup. What the what? Did the 44 just... Whoa. I gotta back it up. Okay, 70 just pitted. What the heck? The 44, did the 44 eat the pit wall? They did. Perfect. Oh, man. Well, I gotta be honest. When I did a bunch of races on here, after my tweaks, none of it was that crazy. So I don't know what happened here. I guess the Penske Series cars are built different. Both my cars crash. Wait. I got Penske? Let's look at Penske. Still a goated name. Actually, a lot of these names are goated. I don't know. I can say that forever. The Monster Energy cars sent to each other. Look at this. Dude. Then there's another... Oh, my gosh. And the 26 still roll... They just pile in. What are we doing, people? Okay, not skip along, sorry. Looking at this. And these guys... Wow. They just pile in like, oh my gosh, Johnny. Johnny Johnson pile. Oh, Grave just smacks the 44 on the way out. Arca brakes. Probably the dumbest Arca brakes, though, because the cars weren't even going that fast anyway. Cars weren't even going that fast. Then again, even Arca finds a way. Okay, now, Winchester. We're not going to Winchester this time around, because Winchester can only fit about 31, 32 cars. So, yeah, so we're not... So Winchester is just not a possibility for season... So Winchester is just not a possibility. Yeah, Winchester's just not a possibility for season 2. Otherwise, there'd be a whole bunch more DQs for a short track race. It feels dumb. Oh yeah, Harrison Fox, I forgot! I forgot to tell you I painted Harrison! Oh, man. I'm sorry. Oh, Taylor, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you that. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that. But I basically followed your lead because I noticed how a bunch of your season 2, a bunch of the schemes for your team for season 2 are mainly black, so I just followed your lead there. Like, the overall design of the scheme is pretty much similar. I tried to make it somewhat similar to what you did. I even bucket filled an RFK 17 to match your car. Okay, I'm glad you like it. I forgot to tell you, because there was no painter listed for the car, so I'm like, okay, I'll just do it. Or I listed myself already. I forgot. Okay, let's see. Top 5. Only Lore's the only DNF after all. The 26 is still out there? Lore is the only DNF from that. I don't. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't look right. Oh, pace car's in. That does not make sense. Also, we're talking about how Brad Pitt, how Will Young were in a lot of crashes, but somehow Colt Williams had on the most. Oh, actually, okay. Crazy stat, and then Taylor, this is gonna be crazy. I think I sent the stat sheet in the Discord, but crazy stat about Brad Pitt. Despite everything Brad had been through, he only has one DNF, and I think it was at Dover. Brad has one DNF, despite all those misfortunes. Brad Pitt only has one DNF in season 1. One. He'd been not Harrison. Brad Pitt. I mean, for sure, Brad Pitt had probably been in like one accident in every race, but for the most part, only one time could the car not continue. That is the most insane. That has to be one of the most. That's probably the craziest. Oh, there's another caution. Everyone's alive, so what happened? Okay, maybe. Okay, something tells me someone had a simple spin, and they still threw it. Because I don't see nothing. Oh, shoot, I see it. That literally as they were. Dude, Grave got wiped out in turn 1 on the restart. Bro. No, wait, did he take out. No, is that him? No, he took out Oh, wait. Was that John Wren? No, John Wren hit him. What is happening? Yeah, John Wren wiped him out. He pinched him into Harrison. That's it? Bro, that was it. There's nothing else. Everyone's fine. Yeah, I don't know, Cole, but I looked at the results and everything kept down. I think I was up longer than I should have last night, just trying to finish it. I spent 4.5 days just in certain times. It wasn't 4 days straight, but just trying putting all the stats down. And that's the most insane part to me is the fact that Brad Pitt only has one DNF. Despite Brad Pitt being the running joke of how many incidents he wound up in, he only DNF'd once. He finished pretty much all the races. Now, it didn't really help him in the top 25 rule because without the fan vote, he would have been kicked out completely. But the fan vote was kind of a decision I came to with 3 races to go. So if I didn't stick with that idea, Proud would be gone right now. Season needs a Brad Pitt crash counter. Oh my gosh. He really does. Because it's insane. Because I swear there are certain races he was in, multiple incidents per race. In a single race. Lights are still on, so we're going to be waiting for a while. Let's see what the cars look like. I could just accelerate, but I don't want to jump it. So here is Craven Big Mac. Oh, shoot. Okay, that didn't mean to drop that. Uh-oh. If I didn't win Charlotte, I would have been gone. Oh, yeah. And I would have been ashamed because, you showed good runs, Your guy showed good runs. Okay, there's Kenichi Tanabe. I kind of regret going for picking the Sprite one. I should have just put the Coca-Cola one. Probably for the second half. I really love what I did with Sarah Taylor. I think I used the AC. I looked at an AC Delco scheme for Sarah Taylor. Taylor Lay. Well, one thing that has me curious is whether or not is how many championship contenders we're gonna see. Okay, now we're going. How many championship contenders we're gonna see this time around? Because season 1, I thought it was gonna be a walkaway for whoever was up front, and then it wasn't. We still wound up with 6, 7 contenders. Because in my brain, I'm always imagining which offline league am I going to have where it's going to be like a NASCAR Busch Series 2003 scenario where it's like 6 contenders. Okay, let me widen it. Oh my gosh, they wrecked in turn 1 again. Dude, they cannot last in turn 1. Let's see if they kill each other in turn 2. They keep killing, or turn 3. Nope, I guess not. They couldn't handle it. They're wrecking each other, just trying to avoid another accident. Okay. Is it the panic decel? Why do they throw each other off like that? The 53 is about to smack the wall. No, okay, he's fine. Someone did. Or at least went through the grass. There goes Bobby Bob Jr. Oh, no. Grave hit the pit wall, didn't he? Grave hit the pit wall, didn't he? He got hit again. He hit the pit wall. What? Are you kidding me? The 53 still hit him, by the way. What? What buffoons? What maroons? Dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see the other crash. There were so many. Poor David, man. What happened? It was the it was the 97 of Michael Taylor. Dude, oh my gosh, that was a hard hit. He goes, oh. Bobby Bob had nowhere to go. Poor Bobby. Or Bobby Jr. Bob Jr. I'm just going to say Bob Jr. from now on. It still rolls off well. Michael Taylor just sends him. Didn't Michael Taylor cause a wreck in the first accident? It was one of the Monster Energy cars. There's like 4. Oh my gosh. Was there another crash between? No. Look up ahead. There was another one here. Dude. What were these guys doing? What is going on? And then these guys could barely get around wrecked cars. I don't know what caused that. So I found a decent blend. Actually, I need to... Wait. No. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so he wasn't just wrecked. Even with a new number, he still wants to kill people. Okay. Oh, no. Dude. The 99... if Sunky's still here, this would be... Oh, he probably wouldn't want to see this. Marcus de Jesus blew an engine in front of these 2 cars. I just noticed it. Look at this. Yeah, look at the car. Look at the back of the 99. He blew an engine right in front of him. And they had nowhere to go. He blew an engine in front of the 676. Dude, are you kidding me? Multiple problems at once. That sucks. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Dude. That... Oh my gosh. I feel bad. His engine blew in front of the pack. Literally in between 2 cars. Oh my gosh. Dude. Okay, I hope Sunky wasn't here to see that. He'd be devastated. Even though it's only a test race. Kirby got a piece of that. Half these guys barely... Their motorsports fell off. Well, that wasn't even the problem. De Jesus just blew an engine right in front of him. So that was just unlucky, if anything. Wait, IndyCar race here? Horizon... I didn't think any modern-day IndyCar would race in NASCAR. By the way, IndyCar needs more ovals. IndyCar needs more ovals. Actually, no, IndyCar needs more races. IndyCar needs more races. Seriously. They really do. Like, IndyCar infuriates me for so many reasons. This is a weird random tangent. Oh, by the way, in 98 got rid of the hood ages ago. It was probably from the first crash. I have no idea how he's still in this race. But he is. Things alive and well. Oh, alive and well. He seems off pace, but he's still out there. By the way, talking about IndyCar. Oh, they're back racing. Uh-oh. Did they actually get green flag laps in? Looks like they have. Let me back it up. Okay, looks like they have. They finally got green flag laps in. ARCA has more races. Yeah, that's a sad thing. And like, not to knock ARCA because you know how much of a fan I am of ARCA, but what really bugs me is the fact that IndyCar, with how big a series it is, like Formula One had more races than I thought it did. I didn't even know it had 23 races. That Formula One has 23 races on the schedule. I didn't even notice that till like last year. So even Formula One has like more than 20 races. IndyCar can't even manage that. And the thing about IndyCar, what infuriates me is that IndyCar feels like the perfect blend between a bunch of big series that we think about. How it has the oval tracks, like, you know, for like has those oval tracks. So they run those NASCAR tracks essentially. They run street courses, you know, kind of like Formula One or Formula E for anyone who cares about Formula E. Like, and the road courses they go to, like, I don't know, like, it feels like the perfect blend. They go to pretty much every track, every type of track, except for super speedways for obvious reasons. But other than that, like, they go to every track. Truck has 25. Yeah, Trucks now has 25, but basically for many years it was just 23. I forgot what they added, but now Trucks is 25. If Trucks can increase the schedule, IndyCar needs more. And that's not to illegitimize Alex Palou's championships. It's just that, and it's not even a matter of like a bigger title battle or whatever. It's just more of the fact that you think with how IndyCar is doing right now, IndyCar is in a weird spot where, like, Austin Ogonowski, by the way, the YouTuber, cautions out. The YouTuber Austin Ogonowski, the guy I watch, he mentioned how IndyCar, unless it's the Indy 500, IndyCar's reins are just not there, and John Strawberry's probably the caution. Or, nope, it's the 57 again. It's the 57. He did not have that damage. FE is good. Oh. Oh, wait, I missed it. I went too far back. Who did he hit? Who did she hit? Sorry, that's Kana. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. No, Taylor, that's not even it. Look who wrecked the 31. Look who it is. No, Taylor, it's not even a thing. It's not even not the fact that 57 wrecked. Look who wrecked the 31. Look who started this. I'll give it a minute to sink in. Look who started this. It's him again. It's the same. He caused the last one. The 97 did it again. He did it again, dude. I thought Taylor was joking earlier. I thought Taylor was joking earlier. I thought it was kind of like the Brad Pitt thing, where like we think he's DNF'd every time, but he hasn't. Like, dude, Michael Taylor. Oh my gosh! I'll have to count this after the stream. Oh my. It's only the fact that the 57 wrecked 3 times. The fact that this guy did it. This dude caused 3 wrecks. This time to 31. Dude. Oh, 44 had a slight hand in it, but it's not his fault. Jeez. And by the way, Michael Taylor just screwed his own brother, Maverick. Maverick's part-time. Dude, he messed up his own brother doing that. Kana's just... Johnster got those good brakes, though. Johnster has good brakes. Well-built brakes. Look at this. So Johnster managed to avoid it. By the way, Johnster, I think only has 3 DNFs. I'm trying to remember the stats. Jeez, man. Johnster with those brakes. The new Will Young. Oh, man. He might be. And Michael Taylor was an actual contender, which makes it scarier. He's gonna be doing these things from the front. How did 98 make it through? I have no idea. And I think that's the end of the race, given when the caution came out. So, race is over again. Okay, one I'm gonna do. You can still list off tracks I could try out, but there is one I gotta do. Michigan. And this has to do with the CASCAR series. I'm not sure how many of you guys watched the CASCAR season I did. The Michigan race I did, which was race 9 on the schedule there, out of 12 in the season 1, was a turning point for many drivers in that series. I think like 3 drivers I retired like 3 drivers retired. I went back. I meant to go forward. 3 drivers retired because of it. Because of the Michigan race. Where's the 33? I don't know. Is the 33 even in this race? Oh, he is. Oh, yeah, 33 is 5th. Let me skip to the top 5. Oh, there it is. There's 33. Michigan is good. Oh yeah, Michigan is good, but the race when I had the CASCAR series go there, I tweaked it to where it's kind of like a plate race. Which, I mean, Michigan actually would be a plate track for the Canada series to begin with. Like, that would basically be a plate track for that series. I doubt they'll ever do it. And I don't think the purse in Michigan is good either. Just going off the Ensco videos again, like they just don't they can't seem to get much cars from Michigan, which is weird given the size of it. 33 is a she, sir. It's Lee. Oh, I know. I'm just mixing everything up. This race is messing my brain. That's my bad. I know the 33 is a girl. My brain's getting scrambled from all this nonsense. Michael Taylor wrecked 3 people in 23 laps. Like I'm kind of losing it here. And that's the race, by the way. Wow, that's the race. So Craven Big Mac won the race. He led every lap. So that's a pattern here. Whatever lead changes they could do is just they don't get a chance. Okay, so Tanabe, Irwin, Brad Bitt finished 4th. Hey, Brad Bitt stayed out of trouble. Look at that. Brad Bitt stayed out of trouble. It took a test race to do it. Nice. Brad Bitt's alive, y'all. Not only that, sorry. Alive without a scratch. And also when the 97 wrecked people, I think the 57 was involved in it every time. Oh my gosh. I have to look back on the stream to actually check that. If that's true, that is sad. Oh my gosh. Now let's test 1. Why not? It might crash. Give me a second. Okay, it didn't crash. Okay. Make that a short for real. I'm gonna have to. Oh my gosh. That was that was most baffling thing. Okay, Michigan, and then you guys could suggest. Michigan is good everywhere except in real life. For real. And it's because they put plates on it. I could somewhat understand why, but like it really constricts the cars because like they still have to slow down, and it's like then there's not much you can do with it. By the way, if there's plates in trucks, it's no wonder. If truck races at Michigan are Wreckfest and they run plates for that series, then it starts to make sense how stupid things happen there. Because when the vehicles rely on aerodynamics that much, these like reckless young drivers have nothing else but to get that close. What else could they do? Ace Speedway, short. Oh, I know it's I thought I had Ace Speedway on here. I guess that's probably something for next time. Then. Michigan was super speedway. It would be like New Hampshire with all the deaths. If they have safer barriers, I feel like it could be possible. All right, no, to not kill people. That's what I meant to say. I feel like Michigan probably can work. The problem is that when NASCAR just puts all this stuff, you just notice this. Like when NASCAR just throws all this extra stuff to slow down cars, whatever, or when NASCAR slows down the cars, the stuff they throw onto the stuff they put onto the cars doesn't. It kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't help. That Corey LaJoie crash will remain in my head. It still feels like yesterday that Corey LaJoie flip happened. It still feels like yesterday it happened because it's like, what was NASCAR doing? Like, that's on them. I don't care. And the thing is, whenever Kyle Petty says like whatever, I forgot what he said, but he's something about getting used to the Gen 7 car. Whenever you like think about, like, someone needs to clip like Kyle Petty saying that, and then cue the Corey LaJoie flip. I know they put something in place to kind of prevent that now, but these cars always find a new way to go flying in a dangerous fashion. Need me to send the track mod? I mean, no need. I could probably find it. I usually don't have issues finding the track. It's just not a track I thought about. Let's try. Let's try 20 laps. Let's see which 48 cars get to be in this one. There's only going to be about 42. Okay, let's skip a bit. There he is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Check DMs. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to check that out later. Let's see. Race underway. 20 laps. 20 laps. Now, if any of you guys checked out the Cash Car race here, you probably know how this is going to go. Probably. Oh, man. Oh, boy. This could end badly, by the way. I gotta tell you. I might miss something in the back, actually. By the way, the main wrecks happen in the backstretch, if you're thinking about what happened in the Cash Car race here. Did you sit me out, or did I not race? Well, I don't deliberately sit out anyone. Just remember, there's 48 cars in the roster in total, but none of the tracks in the game could do more than 42 cars. So at 48 cars on the roster, that basically means, depending on what track I pick out, this is why I'm doing qualifying races with the top 30 rule. Not top 25, the top 30 rule. That's because, like, there's so many entries. Where's my 27? It's probably not here. But remember, when I put a roster, when I set a roster to race in the game, in a track, but there's like more than 42 cars on a roster, not all of them are going to be on here. So like it's pretty much going to randomly generate what cars get to race and what cars don't, because there's 48 cars, but no track in this game could fit more than 42 cars in a race. So the game's just going to pick out whatever cars miss out for a certain race. But bear in mind, this is a test race. So it doesn't matter whether your car missed out on. I'm just testing how this roster looks at certain tracks, you know? Well, Cropley, like, your guy's been in all the races except this one so far, so it is what it is. Like, the chances of your car like missing out on one of these is like, It's bound to happen at some point. And like I said, it's a test race, so none of this matters in the grand scheme of things. Like a few of these drivers died like 3 times. If we're just going through, just looking at all the test races that I've done with these guys so far, for like the CN2 testing, a few of these guys died like 3 times. Like, trust me, I'm not sure why you want your guy out there given that kind of statistic. Both mine, man. And they're really close. Were they this close in CASCAR? I don't remember. There were more wrecks in the CASCAR race. Yeah, there were more wrecks in the CASCAR race, but like... Oh, there is a caution. Who is it? What? Oh, there was a wreck. The big one. Okay, can they survive the race back? Bring me back in. Well, you're gonna have to wait for the next race I do. At least Hodak's in here. What happened? Oh my gosh, oh my, I was afraid that was gonna happen. I just didn't want to think about it. They just wrecked on a race after the race back. I'm gonna ignore that. Let's go. What? Okay, Xander Jeffrey. Let's see what happened to Xander here. Oh, they wrecked on the turn 1. I forgot that could happen. I forgot that could happen. You are in it again. Oh my gosh, I just know. He squeezed Johnny the Johnster. No! Taylor. Oh, shoot, my phone. Sarah Taylor. I almost said Skylar again. Dude, they just stuck together. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Taylor kind of forced Xander up there though. Oh my gosh. What happened to the 45? She just goes flying up out of what? Oh, bounced off kneeling. Ouch. Did something else happen? No, they're alive here. They're alive, they're alive. They pile up here. And this is the race, this is after the race back, by the way. Bruh. What are they doing? Taylor's out of it. Unless he hit someone again. Oh, let's give it along. Oh, Jimmy Jim got issues. Okay. So, just think about this in a lot. So, I gotta think about it. So, basically, I'm gonna put this in a lineup video. The official lineup video. But, for the guys to make the race, it's gonna be a top 30 rule. Not top 35, top 30. Or should it be top 35? I don't know. Because there's a lot of guys qualifying for spots anyway. Should it be... You know what? Sorry. Wait. Depending on the full-time guys, yeah, there's a lot of full-time cars, and I think, yeah, top 35. I'm confident doing top 35. There's so many entries, like... Because if we're going by Season 1, I think it would have been top 30 rule. If there were slightly more than 42 cars, like, running all races or whatever. But since Season 2 and there's 54 entries and there's like 45 full-time entries, I'll just do top 35. Kind of like Akina. Please say I'm not going to be the new Brad Pitt. I doubt it. I doubt it. But, you know. There's just no telling because it's... Even though we're seeing like funny trends as to how certain guys are performing here, I don't know, I wouldn't put it as this whole, like, thing as to how a season's gonna go. Especially when this isn't even all the cars. This isn't even all of them. There's still a few more to be painted. Lyle Lawson is like half done because I forgot because I just not sure what to do with the design. I'll probably just use the Akina. I'll probably just use whatever. I'll probably just like whatever the Akina, whatever the Green Giant scheme was in Akina. I'll probably use that and be done with it. Even then, the Akina scheme for it was pretty solid. All right. Okay, I forgot what I was saying. So, oh my gosh, John Cena's the leader. You gotta be kidding me. It just synced into my head now. At least there's a Fox up here. At least there's that. And by the way, there's so much more Dodges. I did not do a manufacturer count, but there is a lot more Dodges now, I swear. Especially with No Gear Motorsports switching over. So, there's that. Oh my. Colt Williamson in the lead, though. At least there's that. 10 laps. Okay, so we're already halfway through this one. Oh, I think there's 16 Dodge, 13 Chevys, and about 9 Fords. 13. What? Hang on. 16, 13, 20, 29, 9. Huh. That accounts for 38 cars, but pretty decent estimate. Pretty decent estimate. I like how Graves on a rough time here and in the Tasco Super Series, which that is coming up real soon. I had the track set up for Charlotte because the next Tasco Super Series race is the Charlotte Bull Ring. I had set up, but then things got in the way. I had to take it down, and I found it hard to get back into it because with the Charlotte Bull Ring race, I have a special setup, and Sasha Bright's dead. Who else is dead? Wait, they might kill each other on the race back. I gotta pay attention. Oh my gosh! Oh my lord! Literally, as I said that, they tried to. Literally, as I said that, they tried to. Oh my gosh. They might still do it here. Let's give it a minute. Jeez, at least the CASCAR series let the laps space out a bit before they wrecked each other like 50 times. Alright, let's back it up. 26 Dodges is insane, by the way. Oh my gosh, like that just shows the fanfare on Dodge when you think about it. Because I know a lot of you guys aren't that familiar with the Canada series. Pretty cool that like that many people just like that are interested in Dodge. Whether or not they should make a full comeback, I really don't know. Especially the current Dodge Charger feels like it would be a weird fit, and yet I'm using that for a Tasco Super Series, so says something about me, I guess. Zero Honda. Oh man, okay. I don't know what to say about that. I don't want to get into it. Who died here? Who Oh, it was further back. I gotta look back. It was further back. What the heck is going on? Oh, whoa. The 22 is slow. The 22 is a lap car. Oh, no. The 22 is off pace. He clogged up... Dude, he clogged up the field. J.J. Yeley style. Jeez! And he even caused a wreck. Like, he even... Dude. Okay, if anyone remembers that 2022 Michigan wreck with Cindric on the restart, it was like J.J. Yeley in the 15. restarted like in like 10th or something. But he was so slow in the restart, he stacked everyone up, and it led to Cindric eating the outside wall hard. The 22 just pulled a JJ Yelly, and that caused Bright to do a Cindric. Which, if Caden Lemon was in the stream, he would have loved to see that. Dude, it's caused. Oh my gosh, that caused a Cindric. Oh my gosh, that's rough. That had to hurt. How did they not wreck again here? They're still stacking up. Okay, the 49 tried to kill someone. No, someone tried to kill the 49 here. It was Caden, wasn't it? Yeah, Caden almost he almost killed the 49. Jeez, man. Great. More pace laps. I might have to... Oh, man. I might actually speed up the process. Screw it. No, wait. What's the pace car look like? If the lights are out, I'll just wait it out. Nope. Lights are still on. I can't tell if the lights are still on. Let's see if he goes down. Yeah, he goes down. Let's go. Okay, restart. I didn't want to accelerate, but here we go. I remember that race. Harvick won his 59th. Harvick 61. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. What really sucks, that one was a disappointment for me because I'm a Bubba Wallace fan. Like, props to Harvick. Like, I really love Kevin Harvick. Like, I like Kevin Harvick. Big fan. But me being a Bubba Wallace fan, me being a bigger Bubba Wallace fan than like a Harvick fan, I felt bad for Bubba, especially when Bubba was not on the rise yet when it came to what he was able to do. I know he won a Kansas race later that year, but the season was still kind of like this is around the time that Bubba still struggled to get a season going. Michigan felt like he could have done something. And I think he was on pole for Michigan as well. And I think the caution's out again. Let's just say these guys cross the line. Did I see the lights? No, they're still green. Okay. My eyes are tricking me. Feels more spread out, but yeah, Bubba Wallace just falling short like that. And Jay Roy, the ultimate part-timer. Jay Roy's the only part-timer to win a race, like, so far on the SARS Tour. Ran on a part-time schedule, and he won at the Glen. And late restart pass on Carl Horsevar, who led every lap up to that point. Maverick Taylor is oh my gosh, Craven Big Mac in the way. Craven Big Mac's in the way. He clogs up the top 20. Dude, they can't get around him. Craven Big Mac just got lapped and just clogged the field, man. It's between more Dodges now. Dodge City. Almost won it. Caven almost won it. Oh, yeah, he did. He did. Dude, yeah, props. Yeah. At least Caven Jones did something right. Caven Jones. Okay, I remember this off the top of my head for some reason. Caven Jones has 3 DNFs out of his, 6 starts. And all 3 of those DNFs were, at the start of the season. Are they going to pit? What's going on? Oh, no, sorry. For some reason. Okay, white flag. They actually made it to the white. Finally, a race that went to the white. Oh, this might end badly depending on who we look at here. Oh, actually, no. They're running strong. Caden Lemon out front. David Jones. He has no help, though. Can the 44 get by? Dude, the 33's helping out her teammate. 22 clogged it. Oh, my. The 22 clogged him up. Are you serious? Dude, how slow was the 22? They passed him again. What the what? What is that finish? I don't even... What do I... Okay, moving swiftly along. Oh, jeez. What? What the what? John ran out for a valve apparently. Oh my gosh, what the? That one didn't even make sense. Man, Cascar is gonna be fun coming back here. Which, by the way, I think the lineup for a Cascar series is set for season 2. I'm just not sure I'm gonna do it yet because with SARS getting like more views and a bunch of other stuff on the channel, I figured I'd prioritize the SARS tour. I mean, there's such demand for it, bring it back. Cascar had a decent amount of views too, but it's like there's more creativity with the SARS tour. And there's just a bigger guarantee people will see it anyway because their stuff's in it. So I'm gonna end this with myself driving. Question is, what track? Okay, I can't do a track with grip on it. It's just gonna fail. Oh man, I forgot to put Bone Crusher. For next to do Pigs Creek. Oh no, I don't. I forgot, man. Oh my gosh. I need to write it down. Dodge Raceway's fine, but I don't know. If anything, I'll do Dodge Caution Free. It's kind of a slog to do pace laps at that track because of the high banks. Unless, let's see, wait a minute. Not Ricky, Scotia. Nope. Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. Ricky, the heck is this? Actually, wait. I think I've seen this. Twisted Toe did a video where they're just watching the cars go around the track like this. And this is like before tow car days. They were just like simulating AI on doing stupid stuff. I think it was this track. Dude, if the guy who made this track actually sketched that out on paper, that's really cool. Interesting. 340 Townie is pretty cool track, but that's gonna take forever as well. I think I only did this once in a stream, or once or twice in a stream, because it was that stream I did on like hating on Joey Logano. So I ran as Logano in like a bunch of in multiple mods, just doing dumb stuff as Logano. That was a fun time. Chicago, no. Wait, oh, CRI. Hang on, yes, I finally put CRI on here. Should I drive it? Okay, I'm gonna drive it. No caution. See how this turns out. The Walmart parking lot. There was a track I had where it's basically like Carl's, which I think Carl's is a supermarket or whatever. Someone made a track which is like the parking lot of Carl's, and it was located in Arkansas of all places. If I could find that track, it's on a Stonod site, so it might be tougher to track down. I don't know, but that was fun to do. I'm gonna try CRI. I might regret putting it no cautions, but it's basically gonna be a sprint. Gotta make sure my controller's on. Dodge, North Carolina, Rockingham, Ricky. Actually, for Dodge, okay, I might, and it won't load. Why not? Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna try and make it work. You know what? Let's end it with Dodge and see how these guys do. If anything, I'll hold off my nonsense for the next stream. What did you say? Dodge Motordome? That's what the heck? Go. Mouse is freaking out on me. Okay. Mouse is freaking out on me. Here we go. And I should put cautions on, because why not? I think AI actually do kill each other with how I said it here. It's not gonna be a whole bunch of wrecks, but there might be a few, depending on what happens. Here we go. Front is a 53. You just won the last race. Great. Just great. Green flag racing. By the way, Project 1 is right behind him. They're doing good so far. And they cross the line. Yeah, so spreading out pretty fast. Let's see who's what. Okay, yeah, they're starting to spread out, but yeah, it could get pretty crazy here, trust me. They're keeping it clean, though, here. Even if it goes caution-free, I feel like it's a nice change of pace. Depending on what the tire wear is, they might have to pit once, like, late in the race. Oh, the caution came out, so there you go. Oh, I was wrong. Oh my gosh, it's Mitchell Hodak. Hodak wrecked, man. How many cars wrecked? Oh my... The 20... Dude, John Strawberry blew an engine in front of the field. Like, in midfield. Dude, you can see it. Off his car. He tries to go down out the way, and it didn't do it in time. Oh, man. The 21 is torched. He's torched, man. Yeah, he's torched. Ouch, man. And he missed pit road. That was a mess, man. Oh my gosh. There you go. So, at least it gets to go on pit road. That sucks, man. Oh, man. Alright, so... what else do I even talk about? Okay, so... I was doing pace laps, might as well... think this through. Think once again what the rules were for the season. Man, 54 entries, man. My gosh. Oh my gosh, man. By the way, more cars are going to be... Some busted on the 53. There's, like, depending on what goes on, I might have to cut that. I might have to put more parts on, especially when this time around, I've actually been able to I've actually found a way to actually, like, even out how many, like, the amount of races the part-timers are doing. So they're all the part-time drivers at most are doing like 5 races. Meaning that it should be more fair to, you know, go through the whole cutting process for the part-time guys. I don't know what the ruling on that would be. Obviously, none of them would be able to maintain top 30, which it's going to be top 30. So whoever's outside top 30 at the end of the season is gone. Whether or not there's a fan vote, I don't know. There might be. It depends. Or might be. Oh. So, yeah, Karopli, or wait. Oh, Karopli's third. Alright, there you go. Waters in first. For once. Oh my gosh, his season was rough. I feel bad for Waters, man. Like, oh boy. And yep, there you go for the restart. How many laps have they wasted here? About 5 or 6. What the what? And that caution only happened because someone blew an engine. Other than that, these guys are actually fairly clean on each other. Well, somewhat. It's not the most ideal, but still fairly clean on each other. Sean Swap Jr. I still love saying that name. I don't know why. It reminds me of a Nirvana song. Who has Swap as a last name? Hi. Yeah. I almost thought it was a typo that was spelled like Sean Swap Jr. By Stephen Waters getting away. Yeah, so if I'm trying to remember this right, so it's gonna be a top 30. Okay, to qualify for the race, it's a top 35 rule. But in order to stick around for next season, it's top 30. And a win locks them in. Like, a win locks them into the next season no matter what happens, even if they're part time. And even if J. Roy didn't win, he was easily like the best part-time driver throughout this season one anyway. As for part-time guys, I have to look at how many there are and cut it in half essentially, because that's kind of how I do it. That's kind of how I do the system there. At this point, I'm just doing damage control mode in the sense of like I gotta cut down. I need to cut down this roster as much as possible. I don't want it to be oversaturated. Oh. There's that at least. At least this time, just to make things easier on myself, I gotta make the season 2 stat sheet. Or yeah, and like put the results in on that sheet as the time, like during the season itself, as opposed to doing it all after. Which is why it took as long as I did to put the stats in, because I did it all after the season. I had to go back and look through everything. Will you go over a qualifying race? Oh yeah, I will. The sessions are usually like, I forgot what I did for Akron. I think it was like 10 minutes long. They were usually 10 minutes long depending on the track. That came to the qualifying. Well, not qualifying races. It's more like not qualifying races. It's more of practice. So like in the Akron series, it was like in the Akron series, it's group qualifying for the most part. Or that's the way I see it, but I'm using the practice. But like, I'm using the practice mode. But like, we just pretend it's group qualifying, That Shrek car, man. I feel like I could have done more with it, but it just bugs me that the McDonald's wasn't used for Ricky Craven Big Mac. Like, it was right there. Where's Waters? Oh, there he is. Waters just won a race. Wait, no, now it's white flag. Waters is about to win. If I tweak the settings more, this could be a bigger wreck fest, but it's not even on the schedule, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know, I feel like I could have used that kind of flair if it was on a schedule, though. Steven Waters to win. I don't know if that's a sign for things to come. Like I said, like, these have been crazy. Because pace car, everyone's finished. It seems. So, oh man, this was fun. This was really fun. It's really fun to go through. Gosh darn it, ear or something. Alright. Alright. Let's see. So, caution. Was there a wreck? Why is there a caution? The race is over, so it doesn't matter, but now I'm curious. Like, what? What the heck happened? Was there a wreck? What, is that it? Let me look. Did he? Oh my gosh. Is that? No. Is that the 90? Oh my gosh, it's the 98. Oh no. Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh, he just couldn't decide whether to go to the pits. I mean, he decided last minute, but at that point, 98 and 91, Xena did the same thing. What is Xena's excuse? What the what? What is Xena's excuse? What was he doing? Bro, he just quit half into the 91. As for Xena, I got no explanation. He just missed completely. Jeez, what goofballs. Oh, wow. Oh, well, that's the race. There is going to be one more test stream with crazier tracks. I need to remind myself this time. But it's going to, and there will be Pigs Creek, so that one's going to be more, part 3 of the SARS testing will be more exciting. And who knows, it might be on the schedule if, like, artifacts don't break on itself when playing it. Because I know, depending on the Pigs Creek I get, the game might crash a lot. But it's not a live stream, so I'm willing to risk it. Dodge Dome Test. There you go. What did I say here? You do know I've got work tomorrow. I mean, it didn't, but, like, I don't know. I mean, the stream's basically over now, so. Like I said, I meant to start it sooner. At least Friday night. If nothing's going on Friday night, that might be part 3 of the SARS testing. Because, you know, most people are off on weekends. So, yeah, so pretty much after the stream, part 3 of this is going to be a lot crazier. I'm going to make sure to put some crazy tracks in there. So I know for sure Pigs Creek will be in there. I think I have one, if I'm smart enough to just remember. But anyway, yeah, so that is it for me. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. And I'm surprised at how many people checked this out, given how late the stream was. I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. So, yeah. That is it for me, and that is about it.